So then, I am very aware that by the time you see this, the information that I'm about to discuss in this video isn't exactly the newest, but as of recording this, just a few days ago, the first pieces of track arrived at the Thorpe Park Resort ready for Project Exodus. As I usually do, I have taken these small bits of information and tried to base an entire project milestone off of these bits of information and estimate when exactly they will be reached. And that is what this video is about. It's a bit of a strange one and a weird one, but now that we've actually seen the first pieces of track arrive on site, I really think that this project is going to begin to progress at the speed that we have seen Nemesis going at, and I think it's going to be a very exciting thing to watch progress over the next few months really. So first up, the thing I want to mention first is from what I can see now, I've only done a few years in engineering and not got the highest qualifications in it, but what I can tell you is from what I've seen and understood, although most people understood this already anyway, groundwork appears to be pretty much finished. The foundations for the station, done. We've had a lot of groundwork going in for footers and everything. We've had a lot of groundwork going in around the site, which is a very good sign because although it looks like the work has been progressing slowly, groundwork is kind of the most boring part of a project. It doesn't look that impressive because it's putting in infrastructure really. You're putting in what needs to be there before you can build vertically. But now that that appears to be nearing its completion, we are going to see this project progress at a ridiculously fast rate, at least in my opinion. Now, this is because building something vertically up from that point is usually quicker than the groundwork. So I'm not going to jinx this and say that because this is when we have like a massive project delay. But from what I've known in the past with other theme park rides and remembering from when other rides are being constructed, once you've got the groundwork in and it's as simple as put supports and track on, it's a lot quicker than having to mark out where things need to be put on the site, how long they need to be left to set for, the depths, everything like that, because the supports and track will be shipped to the site. So it's as simple as attach the support to the footers, build up from that, then put the track on where the supports reach their max height. It will be a lot simpler. Now this isn't necessarily to jinx it because we still got some things to go in place before supports can be put in, but given that we've had the supports on site now for quite some weeks and track has arrived, it, at least for me, indicates that the park is very much intending to get this project vertical within the next few months, if not weeks. Because this may sound obvious, but in my opinion, the park wouldn't want the supports and track to be just sat in a field waiting to be installed for months on end or weeks and weeks on end, because it allows risk, given that it's where people are going to be obviously going with construction equipment. Things can get knocked, things can get nudged. It's not the conditions that it's been designed to be put in. It's not vertically up, it's basically laying on the ground. So this usually means that parks don't want it laying there indefinitely. They're going to want to, as soon as they can, start building vertically, which is, to be fair, what I think we're going to see. As we saw with Nemesis, obviously we didn't see as much of this because the beginning part was over close season, but when foundational work was taking place, obviously redoing supports and everything, we didn't really see it, but that was what they were doing over close season. That would have looked quite slow working. Then we saw track started going in, and within like 2 months, maybe a bit more than 2 months, maybe even less than that, it was like, oh, we're nearly finished, and we're at the point where the track's nearly complete, and that's because it really can be done quick. We saw with Alton Towers, within a week of people seeing a piece of track in the car park on the back of a lorry, it was installed. So I'm really excited to see how Project Exodus progresses, because although it seems a bit worrying, because I remember thinking a few weeks back, this thing opens next year and it's quite a barren construction site at the minute. It's not looking very far forward in it. I think I was very hasty with that. I think that we are going to see things progress a lot quicker, as I've said, because obviously now things are going to start to go vertically, hopefully. That's just what I'm assuming from seeing track on site and seeing all the construction photos of all the foundations that have gone in place. That being said, I've only done a few years in it and have a few qualifications in it. I'd love to know what you think. You may have more of a civil engineering background and go, well, this foundation actually means that they're not fully complete and you can see from this. So please let me know, because this is basically my estimate from what I can gather from information I know, which isn't a lot, I'll warn you. So yeah, please let me know what you think. I mainly just wanted to make this video because I am so excited to see this project continue now. And I kind of think now we have reached the point where this project is going to skyrocket in the amount we're seeing every time we see construction updates, and it is going to just rocket along. We've got this site that's ready for things to go vertical, at least that's what I think, and I'd love to know what you think. So please let me know what you think is going on. It would be great to see. If you did enjoy this video, please do like and subscribe. It really makes the world of difference. If you're noticing I'm recording a lot of videos in advance, apologies for this. It's mainly because October has crept up on me very quick this year, and although it's great that I've booked so much to go to, you sort of get to October and realise, oh wow, I've got a lot to go to this month. When am I going to fit in YouTube? Which is something that I love doing so much and want to make sure I fit in the time for. So what I've done is I've decided I've put in a load of schedule for some videos. I'm going to be bulk recording, so you may see the same t-shirt in quite a few, so that I can make sure that I can still edit things while I'm on the way to different events this month, meaning that I don't have to be here to record it. So yeah, be warned for that. I'm hoping that I'll have time to just record them on different days. I'm not sure, but we'll see very imminently. I'll make sure to keep everyone posted. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.